My only issue with that video is that number one, I don't have the exact. Hi guys! Welcome back to my channel, and for today's video, what we're going to do is that I'm going to share with you my take on this very simple eyeshadow technique. So I actually watched a video here on YouTube about it from a makeup artist, or she's a makeup blogger by profession, and it's super duper easy to do. Even the person who has no experience in putting eyeshadow will be able to create this makeup look. It is actually the technique that I used for my eyes today, and I'm pretty sure that you can do it as well. My only issue for that video is that number one, I don't have the exact makeup products that she used for it or anything that is similar to it. And number two, I do have a lot of other items that I could use that may produce also the same effect. So in the next clips, you will see the products that I chose to create the look, its performance with the technique, and if I would recommend it for you to try out as well. So I believe that anything is creatable as long as we have the right tools and materials, but sometimes we have to make use with what we have. So I'm so excited to share with you so that you can also do it for yourself with the makeup that you currently have. So let us start in 3, 2, 1. We will start with BLK Cosmetics Liquid Lipstick in the shade Bare Nude, and I transferred some product on the cardboard, and I tried as much as possible to be very gentle in transferring it to my eyelid. But since I was playing with liquid lipstick, it is starting to dry up, so I made it a little bit faster in terms of transferring it. And when I think I've got enough product already on my eyelid, I started to remove the cardboard, and there we go. We have a beautiful wingtip, and for the rest of the product, I just started to blend out. So as you can see, there are some parts in the eyelid that is not exactly blended as to how I like it because those parts are already dry. So with this outcome, it was pretty nice. I really liked it, and I could have done better if I worked a little faster. So I started to blend out whatever I could so that it still will look seamless. For my other eye, we will be using BLK Cosmetics Multitasking Color Stick in the shade Mimosa. So I just did the same procedure. I transferred some product on the cardboard. I tried to be gentle in transferring the product to my eyelids, but for this time around, I was not worried about anything drying up since the product's consistency is very creamy. So for this eye, I tried as much as possible to transfer as much product to my eyelid so that I could still create that beautiful wing just like the first eye. Then when I had enough product there, I did realize that my wing was a little bit too high, but that's okay. So we started blending it out, and with this eye, I did like how I was able to blend out the product because as you could see, it looks very seamless from the whole eyelid to the tail of my wing, and it was really nice. I really like how this eye turned out to be, even though that the tail was a little bit too high than normal. So there you go. That is the second product that we use that could be used for this eyeshadow technique. To wrap up the two products that I used for this certain technique, it is time to clean the edges of the wing, ideally using a concealer. But since I don't have a concealer, I am using my tinted sunscreen that is by Bello to clean out the edges. And when the edges are clean, I just so decided to curl my lashes and put on some mascara so that it would still look like an everyday makeup routine. So So there you have it. These are the two products that you can use for this eyeshadow technique. So just in case that you also have these products as well, you can try this technique to create this eyeshadow look. The third product that we will be using will be Issy & Co.'s Cream Blush in the shade Stunner. So we will be repeating the whole procedure all over again by first transferring some product on the cardboard. Then we will gently sweep the product towards our eyelids. But for this certain makeup product, I had a hard time gently sweeping because you could see the chunks of makeup getting transferred on my eyelids. I still want the pigment and I still do want to create the wing using this technique, so I was really dragging as much product as I can towards my eyelids so that we could still create that effect. And when I think I have enough already product in there, I remove the eyelid and I start to blend out the rest of the product towards my eyelids. So no problem in blending out the product since it is in a cream formula. It was also just as seamless as you can see. And I also like how soft this blush was able to create for this certain eyeshadow technique. So for girls who like a softer look, they would prefer this. I immediately also cleaned out the edges so that it would already look perfect, and I still used my sunblock because I don't have a concealer to clean out the edges. I was pretty okay already with how this turned out, and I'm really happy with how we could also use Issy & Co.'s blush for this technique. The last product that we will be trying out for this technique will be from Sunnies Face. So I'm using the eye crayon in the shade Teddy. So just like the rest of the products, I transferred some on the cardboard. Then I tried to be as gentle as possible in transferring the product to my eyelid. But what concerned me for this certain product was that it was so light and I was worried that my brush was eating up the product, or is that the product when blended out was just really light. So as you could see, I was really putting as much product in my eyelid from the cardboard. I feel like I did not leave any product left in the cardboard. And when I think I had enough product already in there, I removed it. And yes, we did still create that wing, but it was so much lighter than my other eye. So I still continued to blend out whatever is left on my eyelid and on my brush to create that overall seamless effect. And yes, we still was able to create that wing look. And just like the other eye, I immediately cleaned out the edges so that I could still somehow salvage the eyeshadow look for this product. And it turned out pretty okay. Not really my preference, but for someone who even likes a softer cat eye eyeshadow look, this is a perfect product to use. So there you have it, guys. Those were the two products that you can use to create this cat eye eyeshadow look. So if you want a softer appeal on this eyeshadow technique, I suggest using the products that I have mentioned. To wrap up my demo and showing you guys how to use several products in producing this eyeshadow technique, I just simply decided to curl my lashes and put on some mascara so that it would still look like an everyday makeup look. So if you want to put more glam into this eyeshadow technique, you could by using more eyeliner, more deeper eyeshadow, or even tightlining your eyes so that it will look even more dramatic than it should now. That's it, guys. What do you think of the products that I have chosen to show you guys that it's super duper easy to make or recreate that eyeshadow look. So based on my experience, I would go for anything that is cream based, so like the cream blushes from BLK and from Issy and Co, followed by the liquid lipstick, and then last would be the one from Sunnies, the eye crayon, just because of its pigmentation. But the first three is really and super perfect to create this eyeshadow look. I actually used a cream blush for what my eyeshadow is today, and it looks perfect. I'm really happy about it. And the effect that you've seen is the same effect that happened to me when I was applying it all over again. So thank you so much guys for watching. I do hope that you got to pick out something, and I hope that it will encourage you as well to try out the makeup technique using whatever you have already at home. Because I believe that sometimes we don't need anything or sometimes everything that is shown to us on social media, because everything that we have right now is exactly what we need. So again, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on my next video. Bye!